Hey guys, how you doing today? I have an Anthurium that I'm having some issues with, so I thought might make a good video. Take it out of its pot, take a look at it. This is a magnificent girl. It's a Bessier and Magnificum cross that I got from Equigenera back on 5/24, and she had a couple leaves when she came to me, and then it grew this one, and then it started yellowing. We went on vacation for about 8 days, came back, and this leaf was just yellowing like crazy. And I'm not, well, yeah, there I am seeing a root now that I have it in better lighting. And there's another one. So there are a few, but I want to take it out. I want to see what's going on with it, because it just really has not acted right since I got it. I don't know. Equigenera is kind of a hit and a miss sometimes with me. Sometimes you get a really good plant and it's fine, and other times it just, if I don't see any root rot or anything like that on it, I'm just gonna probably put it right back into, I'm trying to peel the sheathing off. I'm not seeing any kind of a new growth or anything on it, but you can see the leaf is just all whacked out. Let's take her out. And it's not underwatered, it wasn't overwatered. Oh, I'm not seeing any, that's bark. The soil smells good. It smells fine. And it doesn't have any bug issues. And the roots on it aren't, you know, they're not like a really great root system, but it's got good roots on it. So I'm just not seeing, yeah, I'm not seeing any kind of root rot or there's been no bug issues on this. I mean, no spider mites or anything. It just, the 2 leaves that were on it when I got it were okay. And then they died off. It grew another one. Yeah, I mean, the roots are fine. I'm just kind of, it's got a nice little, it's actually got a nice little root system. I guess it's just one of those plants that, see, now that's a good root system. It's better than what I thought it was. I thought I was going to get in here and it was going to have root rot or, you know, some kind of a weird issue, but the crown looks good. It looks like it actually has 2 crowns. Here's the original one right here. And then there's another one right here. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. The soil smells fine. It smells like soil. It don't smell old or musty or, you know, anything like that. And I mean, the root system is fine for the pot. I guess it's just a weird, not so great Anthurium. I've had Anthuriums like this before, that they just act really weird. There's nothing really wrong with them, except it just seems like it's one of those Anthuriums. Even though it's a hybrid, they take a little bit longer. I don't know if it just kind of freaked out after being shipped. I've never really had that issue. But I think what I'm going to do is yeah, it's weird. Not even one root is rotted. They're nice, big, thick, chunky roots. There's no bugs. I've been spraying it down about once a week with my neem oil solution, and there's nothing. You know, nothing I can see with my eye. I'm not seeing any kind of bugs in the soil, on the plant. So I think what I'm going to do is give her a fresh pot, fresh soil. I'm going to go in and rinse this off. Rinse the roots off really well. And then I'll spray her down with neem oil, all the roots and everything. Give her a fresh pot, fresh soil, even though there's nothing wrong with this. But just kind of do a do-over with her. So let me go rinse her off. And I'm going to push all this away. I've got more repotting to do, so I'm not going to clean all this up. And I just got too much going on. Alright, I'm going to go rinse her roots off, and I'll be back. Okay guys, I got her all rinsed off. I didn't do a spectacular job. Ooh, there's a little spider on my paper towels. I didn't do a superb job because I just absolutely see nothing wrong with her. Now, if she would have had root rot, I would have cut off the bad parts about a little bit above where the rot was, and then I would have soaked her in my sink in warm soapy water, and then I would have sprayed her with a little bit of hydrogen peroxide, let it dry. I'm just kind of peeling back the sheathing. I'm trying to see if there's I see green up here. I don't know, it's just being a stubborn plant. But, you can see the roots are in nice condition. Here's the crown of the plant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray her off with my neem oil. I got neem oil, peppermint oil. Ooh, I'm going to have to make a new batch. And soap and water. I think I'm going to cut that leaf off. And then I am just going to get a clean pot, if I can find one. Oh my god, I've been doing so much repotting that I need to go out and start washing pots. But I'm not going to do that today because I got way too much other stuff to do. I think I might use... yeah, that'll be a nice little pot for her. I'm going to get rid of this leaf because it's nasty. It's got fungal issues. You can see the fungal issues right there and there. I'm just going to get rid of it. I'm not messing around with it. So, bye-bye, in the trash you go. It's weird, too, because I kept picking the plant up, you know, and smelling the soil, because I thought, well, maybe we've been camping a few times and gone for like a little over a week at a time. My husband was coming home, watering stuff. We had hot weather, cold weather. I mean, you know, you just don't know what's going on. I feel better now that I took it out and actually looked at it. It's been acting up for about a month. And just visually looking at it and smelling the soil and stuff, I mean, I couldn't see anything wrong with it. I think also what I'm going to do, even though the roots are in good condition, I'm going to add some of my mycorrhizae to the soil, just to give her an extra little boost. So she's got new pot, new soil. She's going to get some mycorrhizae. I will show you what I have been using. I've been very happy with it. I see no need to put her in a spag or anything. It's just she's one of those picky plants. This is a mycorrhizae I've been using. I got it from Amazon, and I can't remember the price of it, but it wasn't super expensive at all. It's 4 ounces. Beneficial bacteria, trichoderma, and sea kelp natural soil microbe super blend. You can use it for soil mixes, soilless mixes. You can mix it with water. You can use it in hydroponic system. It's got all kinds of great mycorrhizae in it. And it's got seaweed extract and yucca extract. But I've been mostly using it on my seedlings when I get them. And as soon as I get them and repot them, you can see here, this is what it looks like. And you get 4 ounces of it, and it lasts forever, because you just used I just used a pinch of it. But it's just a real fine powder. And all I do is usually what I do is take a little pinch between my fingers and sprinkle it in your soil, on your roots. And like I said, she really doesn't need it. This stuff smells like, it kind of smells like seaweed or something like that. I know other people use, like, other stuff, what is it, white shark or something like that. I looked at that, it's super expensive. This was half the price, if not more. If I'm thinking right, I think this was like $8 on Amazon. But anyhow, that's all you do. Sprinkle a little bit on. And then just water it in, which I will water her as soon as I'm done. Need to get some more soil. I'm glad I put her in this little fat pot. She's got roots down here that do not want to cover up. Alright, there's her new soil. I'm going to get rid of that in my dirty pot pile. And then I'm putting fresh bag around her. Oh, she's got one more root sticking out here. Get that covered up with spag. There we go. Now, I will water her in. Put her tag in, because, God, I am famous for losing my tags. Sometimes it is just really worth it when you have a plant that is struggling to take it out and give it a look. I mean, even though she's bug-free, her roots are in good condition, she's just obviously going to be one of those plants that are a pain in the butt. We all have those. I'm just making sure I got roots sticking up here. Covering her up. And this, in my water, is my Super Thrive that I've been using. I think what I'll do is put her in one of my, that soil is so dry. There, it's starting to leak out. I'm going to put her, I wish I had a clear vessel. I wonder if I could put, I don't know if this would work or not. I might do that. It looks kind of funny, but it would give her a little more extra humidity to maybe sprout up a new growth. But yeah, sometimes it just pays to go ahead and check your plant out. Even though it seems like from what you can see, and that was weird because even though I had her in a clear pot, I couldn't see the roots. I could see a couple, but I was actually shocked when I pulled her out and she had as good of a root system as she did. But I'm going to let this soak for a little bit. Make sure, because my soil is so dry. I forgot to put my layer of... No, I didn't. I got my layer of perlite on the bottom. But, and I think I will keep this little cup over her unless I can find something different. But that should work. Especially since the spag goes around her. I think I'll just leave it like that. Put her under a good grow light. I'll probably just put her right back where I had her. And we'll see what happens. So, alright guys, I am going to let you go. I have more. I want to run the vacuum through. Well, I have a couple more plants I want to take in and put in the shower. And then I want to vacuum my plant room really good. And I got a little bit of rearranging to do in here. And then that way I am all set and ready for bringing my plants that I have out on my front porch. And I think I'm going to actually start bringing in a few, like bringing some of my orchids and stuff, and maybe a couple of my hanging plants. But so far in the 2-week forecast, we still have another really good forecast. But sometimes here in September, you just never know. So, alright guys, I will keep you updated. As I see anything, I will update you guys and let you know what's going on. And I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye. Peace.